Tom Vessel.
Clockwise.
You're next.
I'm Z Garcia.
I'm Joey Evans.
I'm also sitting very low, clearly. What is happening, guys?
Hey, that's
I don't
better.
like this,
Here, you feel
okay?
better? I dropped down.
You were like the kids' table for a while.
No, I can't stand it. I need
I'm a
to be
big
high.
man,
All right.
and I need a big sandwich.
I agree.
So, folks, we have our internet back, as you can see, although it is definitely, we have half our internet back. We have two internets here just in case something goes wrong, and they both went down. Comcast fixed theirs, and AT&T went on strike.
What? That was great timing, by the
Yeah,
way.
What are they
appreciate
striking about, by the way?
I don't know, pay, wages, cost
I
of
want to
living.
strike about AT&T.
We should. we
Things
should
like
tell our
sneaky
boss.
charges.
Yes.
Things like,
It's good. Taxes.
they do a lot of sneaky
No, they
charges.
gave us, because the lady didn't, because the person didn't come out yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and now they're coming tomorrow morning, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
They gave us a $25 credit.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
That's
I know.
kind of like
almost-
like a plane being late for many hours, then putting you on a plane the next day, and then they're like, here's $10.
Did they give you $10?
Yeah, pounds. Well,
Oh, it's like $1.
huh?
It's like $1 then, isn't it?
No, 10 pounds, like $15.
I don't know other countries.
Yeah, it's like, thanks.
really?
You can only spend it here in participating places today. Yeah, it's like all these limitations.
They
You know,
give
it's
you-
like,
They gave you a gift card.
I salute you. Thanks for your help.
Oh, he's
Oh, never again, okay?
All right, well, the future is bright here, folks. Lots of things are happening coming up soon. Next week, we'll be at Dice Tower Retreat. And 3 weeks after that, we will be at the World Series of Board Gaming.
Vegas.
Some of us. Okay, so anyhow, it's going to be a great time. If you haven't signed up, you still can come, whether you're going to participate in the 16-game tournament and win one of those $3,000 rings and try to get that $25,000 prize, or you can just come and play in the Open Gaming, which has the Dice Tower West library, and also Dice Tower West people. That's us. Yay.
Woo.
So come on out to Vegas. Did you just boo?
I said woo. It was a woo, not a
It's a
boo.
boo. It was a kind of a boo. It
was
was
a
a
woo.
slippery boo, they call it.
So I'll make my woos more clear next time. Woo.
It's whoa, 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 woo.
whoa.
Boo, 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 boo.
Booey.
All right, anyhow,
Somebody's had a lot of coffee.
congratulations. I don't. Why am I saying congratulations? Anyway, thank you. Wait, why am I
And
saying thank you?
congratulations.
Come on out to the World Series of Board Gaming.
Yeah. If you come up, congratulations. And if you say hello to us, thank you.
Got it. Thanks for saving me. I also want to say thanks to some of our Kickstarter backers. We want to say thank you to Eric Lean,
Congratulations.
to Multiplayer,
Thank you.
Barb and Carl Horschfelder,
Thank you.
Trevor, Michael, Eric, Travis, and all those at CookieCon 2024 in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Cookie Con, congratulations.
CookieCon better have
Cookies, right?
Yeah, you have to. Come on.
It's a website convention.
That'd be great. Yeah. Clear your cache.
Veronica
Con.
Gallagher, Maze from Germany.
Ooh.
The
Corn
spaghetti
from Germany. Great.
The spaghetti spreading juicy leprechauns.
Oh, that's a band name right there.
That's gross. I feel a
You'd
little
buy their
grossed
album
out.
though, wouldn't you?
Spaghetti spreading. Leprechauns.
It's like a Mad Lib.
Pascal Floriansig,
Like
good one.
that.
Caden Boltcom, Oriana Atrius Chelsea and Justin Smith,
Congratulations.
Brett Catani, and Dalamana.
Thank you.
Dalamana. That's fun to say. That
It's
rolls
fun
off
to
the tongue.
say.
Dalamana, yeah.
You know what?
Dalamana.
I just realized I didn't bring my computer for the news, but you know what? I know the news. Let's start it.
We act like we're frozen. Oh wait, we're doing it.
Tom knows the news, guys.
Anyway, today, first up, British Air. Sucks!
All right. I got the news.
Oh.
right.
So how was your Spirit Airline trip to England? Okay.
I got it here somewhere.
Okay, here we go. We're going to
Okay.
do this, folks.
So first,
You need some coffee?
he drank all the coffee.
Yeah.
So Joey has made a terrible mistake.
Yes, I have.
So down in Cuba,
Hello.
here down in
you.
South Florida, they sell Cuban coffee,
Correct.
yes.
also called colada.
Yes. I just discovered this, by the way, because of these guys.
I love it.
Mostly this guy. Actually, he
I
loves
don't-
it. He
I
loves
don't like coffee, but I like it.
Right.
It comes in a small cup like this,
it. Yeah.
but you're supposed to drink it in little tiny shot glasses.
They give you smaller cups.
Yes, it's incredibly concentrated. Very they like grind sugar into it. It's very sweet and it's very concentrated coffee.
Yes.
They call it the Cuban punch.
So what
I
I
didn't know
do
that part,
often
what
is
he
I
calls
will
it,
drink 2, sometimes 3,
And that's enough.
Of the
and
little
then
shots.
I'm wired all day.
I know, you slapping people walking around here like a big man, just slapping his suspenders. Blah, blah.
Joey bought a whole cup of this, which is like probably 7 or 8 cups of this.
Yes.
Yes.
And drank the entire thing on the way
Okay.
here.
But to my defense, they had no little cups, and I'm like, okay, will I die if I drink the whole thing? And the guy's like, no. So on the way here, I keep
Was
sipping.
it a Cuban man
You
who
also
said
won't
this?
die if you just drink 10 gallons of prune juice.
I'm extremely uncomfortable right
You're
now.
going to be very... Prune juice will clean you out. You'll be very healthy.
I am. Whew, it's so hot.
You are very... You don't look right.
I glisten.
You're glistening. I'm a little concerned about you. I'm
Thanks,
not going to
buddy.
lie.
I
All
drink
right,
water.
our first piece
Do we
of
know
news.
CPR, FYI? Just...
Our first piece of news, we got some expansions coming for Robo Rally. So Robo Rally, these are bringing back some of the stuff from the past. They got Contamination and Turn and Burn.
Turn and burn.
So Turn and Burn is a reimplementation of Grand Prix, which came out in 1997. And Contamination is done of 1998's Radioactive. I think I might have that.
I have the album.
Anyway, trapdoors, chop shops, radiation, radioactive waste, and one-way walls.
So this is like a big playmat for like a... Is that what it is?
No, they're boards.
Sorry, yeah, like one big board
Huh.
already put together. Or is it like little ones you combine?
No, I think that pack, it looks like it's going to be probably 2 double-sided boards, I'm guessing. And then you
Got
can mix and match with the boards you have already.
Cool.
I haven't played this. I assume it's a programming game. Robo
Yes.
Rally? Okay.
We played it live.
You've never played Robo
When you were
Rally?
in
No. It's good?
I like it.
Really?
Yeah.
Tom likes it. Yeah.
Time Trouble. This is a new game coming from Hans im Glück. Doesn't look like one of their normal games,
Wow,
actually.
it really doesn't.
And it's a 2 to 4 player game, 20-minute playtime. Doesn't sound like a Hans im Glück game.
I do like Carlo Rossi as a designer. He does very
It's a
clean
cooperative
things.
game. You have 4 lovable characters that you're going through different levels by putting transparent cards on top of each other. You're trying to catch the fluffies that are messing the timeline.
Aww.
The fluffies.
Those are so cute.
But you only have a few seconds to do your plans.
Oh, it's a real-time game.
Yep. So we'll see. It's going to be divisive.
Divisive.
How did Sit Down not get this? It sounds like one of their games, right?
You're right, yeah.
All right. Werewolf for Kids. This is coming.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, it's coming out from Ravensburger.
Werewolf for kids. Okay.
Yeah. 2 to 6 players as young as 6. Sorry, 5-year-olds. You got to wait a year before you start murdering your fellow townspeople.
Oh, my goodness. I do love the way to make the werewolf friendly is give him a cool hat and put him on a skateboard.
Yeah, but did they
He's
He
fun.
doesn't eat people then.
He chills with them.
did they displace the E? Or is that like a different language? Or you spell it
It's
somewhere
clearly a different language, Joey.
else? Well, it's pretty
You
cool.
can't
they
see
just-
that umlaut?
Oh, after I said it. But they just move the E at the end. I like that. Whatever language that is, I approve.
Boy, that was really a flip to save face there, wasn't it?
I finally saw the little 2 dots.
He's on a lot of
Kansas
coffee
in
right
English.
now, folks. I'm sorry.
Anyhow, Misfit Heroes. This
You okay?
I'm good.
You look like you're having palpitations.
Good.
Misfit Heroes is Phil Walker Harding. This is after a bizarre interdimensional event of massive proportions. Earth as we know it has been forever altered when a fantastic realm merged with ours. The result is a land called Absurdia.
That's great.
Okay.
Anyway, you're getting a crew of claiming influence to win over the hearts and minds of citizens in nearby regions. You're going to be collecting cards. You want to get 6 influence and turn them in for points. I don't know. It's Phil Walker Harding. AEG. That
I'm
sounds
assuming
good.
this is not that same game he had out before, which was about going in the dungeon.
Huh.
Remember you flip swords and you would flip like torches or whatever?
Was
You had
that
a
Phil
little-
Walker?
Yeah. I don't know. This might be its
It
own
doesn't
thing.
say. I don't know. It's coming in 2025.
Cool.
All right.
Cool.
We have Garfield news. So they have announced Tides of Trade.
Bad Garfield.
This is a new expansion for Wayfarers of the South Tigris. Body of Books is a new expansion for Scholars, and Errors of Experts is for Inventors of the South Tigris.
Good night.
Wow.
They announced, like, these guys don't play around. They're like, oh, yeah, we're putting out an expansion. One for three different games are getting one. Also, we have a new trilogy coming out. And then there's a roll and write based on each one. Like, they're just insane. The amount of stuff.
The bottom thing is the thing I think is the insane thing. The Moon Saga, they do this
combine
for
them
all
or
the yes.
something?
It is a solo-only 6-chapter campaign with branching decisions between each game.
What?
The campaign requires the expansions.
So you need to buy all 3 games
And all 3
3
expansions.
and that. And then you
Yes.
can play a solitaire campaign equivalent to, like, Oathsworn. This is wild. These guys are insane.
If you like the games, that's fine. I'm
lot of yellow.
If I was, I don't know. I think your games. I like games from Garfield Games. I have found that most of the time the expansions are fine. I haven't even played a lot of them. I played some of them. I played like Architect's expansion. That's fine. I don't need it, but it works for the game.
Okay.
But the base games already feel robust and interesting.
So much, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'm happy that, again, if you want more, there's more. These guys do not disappoint.
Yeah.
With amount of content.
But we're not done with Garfield games. We got some games that they're going to be launching on Kickstarter.
Here we go.
We got The Anarchy.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
And Shara Bray.
I do like those
Scarabray,
covers.
sorry. Scarabray. These are...
Are they solo? I guess I don't know. They've done solos and they've done not solos that look like this.
I have no information here about the game.
Wow, they look cool.
They do look good.
That Anarchy one, that's
a
talking
good
to
cover,
me.
right?
That was talking to me. I love Anarchy. I love Horsies.
Okay.
That one guy in the bottom left-hand corner is like, look upon me and weep. Salute me, for I ride to death.
There's a lot going on to that guy.
Tikal. Tikal's a classic game. Z's a big fan of it.
I'm a big fan of it, okay?
Tikal Legend is coming from Super Meeple. Now, Super Meeple has made the definitive version of Tikal. If you're ever going to buy one, buy Super Meeples. They make really good versions of these classic Euros. And this one, happily, doesn't change that much, but it's a supersized version. What's different in this one? It's going to be a Kickstarter. It's celebrating the 25th anniversary of the game. With either version, whether you get this or the regular one, you'll get the base game of Tikal, a whole new game of Tikal Legend, so it's another game. It's like what they did with Merchants of Venus and things like that.
Okay. I get it. It's
you
a
can't play.
box.
They want to be clear. Turtsy's involved with this somehow, a solo mode, right? But also they said you can't play Tikal Legend with Tikal. So you can get Tikal or Tikal Legend.
You want to play? Give us money.
Money.
Super cash cow.
Definitely, we live in an era of bringing back these old classic games, and they work sometimes. So far, I would say Castle Burgundy was a smashing success.
Yes.
Ra was a smashing success.
Maharaja, not so much.
Right.
From the same designers.
And even like I was just talking, Amun-Re was not a huge success. It was a really nice version, but they just all don't hit.
So they're going to give that good of a treatment to these, like, because those are some heavy hitters. Like,
but they usually do a good job. Generally, they do a good job with production. It doesn't always catch on fire again. Is more, I think, what it is. This is a stunning looking cover, and again, you can it brings back the mask. The original printing is like a big mask on the cover.
Okay.
So I know I saw some speculation of like, ooh, are they going to bring back the Mask trilogy? Which is, Tikal Legend. Is there going to be a Mexica Legend? Is there going to be a...
Oh, that one had good production, though.
Cusco Legend or whatever. Java, I guess. But
they should change the name back to Java.
Back to Java. Java Legend. And then the theme is coffee. It's instead of a mask, it's Joey's face like this.
I drank too much colada.
Way too much.
Java Legend.
Our next piece of news.
Now, Mike did say that Anarchy is after Hadrian's Wall. So I guess it's a roller right. So I'm like, hey.
Oh, it's a rolling right?
I'm out.
out.
Even to Hadrian's.
Man, I'm out. It looked good.
All right, there's a brand new company on the block called Massive Asterisk.
What?
Massive Asterisk.
Crazy.
Which I'm pretty sure is a trademark term on the Dice Tower.
Yeah, I thought so.
I put an asterisk on that.
All right, this is a new company owned by Michael DeLisio,
Heard of him.
which he just started to basically launch this game. Coming from him and Dan Hughes, I made you a mixtape. Sorry, I guess I should look down here.
Oh.
Remember tapes?
Oh, yeah.
Do you miss them?
No. People think they do, but yeah, no.
The only thing I miss about a tape is listening to the radio and quick press record.
Oh, I do miss that.
Miss that?
Well, you'd always get, I don't know, just.
No. The only thing I miss
you're
about
like, I recorded over the wrong thing.
Oh, all the
or
time.
your press record doesn't work because you didn't put tape over the hole.
You didn't push both buttons at the same time?
the only thing this old tech does, like an old camera that you didn't get to see the picture immediately, or on a tape, is that it forced you to slow down, to accept things as they were.
I agree.
And now you might start a song and you're like, I don't love the song, skip. Back then you'd be like, I don't love the song. Let's see where it goes. It forces you to kind of like appreciate things, give them the time they deserve to maybe grow on you a little more. Now, we want that instant gratification. Like if a song starts and I don't like it, it's so much easier to press one button or to click on a screen rather than like stop, press play. That's the same song, I think. yeah, that's the same song. Oh no, I'm into the next song. I got to back this up. You know what I mean? You'd rather just listen to the thing.
This one's
There's something romantic.
There's a game coming out.
There is.
About this game.
Well, mixtapes are all about romance. I made you a mixtape.
That's true. The way you layer the songs,
Yeah.
which one comes first, which one comes later, you have to build into it. That's what this is all
I
about.
made you a Spotify playlist.
That's the thing. Is that
No.
a thing now?
No, that's
do people
crap.
make playlists
They
for
do
people?
make playlists,
Do
yeah.
they really?
Yeah, it's trash.
That takes
There's
no
no
time.
romance
no,
in that.
I agree.
Moving on. Last piece of news. The Deutscher Spielpreis. These are it's DSP, I'm going to call them from now. This
That's
is,
better.
so if you don't like the Spiel des Jahres, they're the biggest awards in Germany, the Spiel des Jahres. They're announced, and they're family games for families as picked by a select committee of journalists. You don't like that, you say. You're like, I'd rather pick a game that I like to play, a strategy game. Well, guess what? That's what these awards are. The people vote on these, and they're always strategy. So they are going to announce the winner. But until they announce the winner, so this is what they did. They have the top 10, but number 1 through 3, they did in alphabetical order. They'll tell you number 1 at Essen. So of these games, they have Die Weisberg, Mischwald, and Sky Team. So I don't know
one of those. Yeah.
I don't know what number 2 and 3 are, the Die Weisberg and Mischwald, but Sky Team will get number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyway, the rest of the games on the list I know. 4 is Darwin's Journey.
Okay.
5, Too Many Bones, which is an older game, but in Germany they say when it comes
that's
out
why.
there. 6 is Revive. 7, Harmonies.
that's a good one.
8, Obsession. 9, I don't know this one. Helden, Moosen, Droffen, and Breitbern.
That's a fun
And
one.
10, Nucleum.
Wow, Nucleum. Harmonies is getting a lot of love. I don't think you could win this one, but
And then they got some
Harmonies.
kids' games awards here, and you can look those up online. Let me look this one up here. What's it called? Mischwald?
That's Sieben Siegel.
Ads.
Four shuffle.
I did bring up Forest Shuffle, but that
Oh, I
can't
was like,
be right.
okay, is that the word for forest shuffle?
Are
So
you sure no, that's not it?
we have a new favorite.
You think? Oh, why wouldn't they call it Forest Shuffle?
I
Maybe.
guess it's in German.
The German word for forest shuffle is
MISCH.
Mischwald. Do you guys not know
Let me
that?
look at alternate
Das
names
ist
here.
Deutsch.
Yeah, that is what it is. So Forest
Dankeschön.
Shuffle.
Oh,
All right. So now, what do you think? This
Okay.
other one, the Die Weisberg, is.
That is, I'm going to guess White Castle. Weiss?
it's a good one though.
It's from De Vere. Yes, the White Castle.
Awesome. Is it really?
Yeah.
Also, I read the comments.
Oh,
Hello!
Really, like,
Somebody's
man.
playing up here.
I was like, wow. I had a lot of respect for you, Z,
Thank
after
you.
saying that.
And
That
it's
was
gone
like,
now. You know, I like to pick it up and then drop it.
He's going to forget everything we said
Oh, 100%. He might not make it to tomorrow.
I really might not.
I better take a picture to remember this moment. Anyway, that, folks, is all the news.
Joey says, I got 50%. That's passing. Yeah, wait, well, you went to Kentucky?
I did, yeah. Kentucky, that's
passing.
valedictorian stuff right there.
All right. Today we're doing a board game related top 3. We're going to do our top 3 games from Cranio Creations, which is really hard to do. And I'll tell you why. Because if you go to Board Game Geek and search for games by Cranio Creations, number 1 is Arc Nova, which is not from Cranio Creations. It just means they localized it in their area.
This was the hardest top 3. I think I did it right.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of, they put out a lot of things in Italy that are from other people.
Right.
Like, a huge part of their catalog is CGE games. I consider those to be CGE games.
Yeah, so what I did is I just went through the list, and if I was like, that's definitely Cranio Creations. I'm going by more knowledge. I just went to their website. That's what I showed you.
I
did that too, but not everything is on there. I think if
really?
they don't sell it currently, they don't really list it anymore.
Stuff.
I may have missed some stuff.
That's okay. That's okay. All right.
I think my 3 are valid.
Who's first? You're first.
I'm first.
What's your number 3?
All right, my number 3 surprised me. When I reviewed it, I didn't love this game. I played it a lot since then, but this one's a party game, and this is also it's broad lines. Every time I play this at a Dice Tower convention,
I don't even know this game.
Yeah, what is this one, Joey?
Okay, the whole thing is it's like a Telestrations thing. We're trying to get someone to really say what a shape is, but each person can only draw 2 lines or a kind of a curve, and they put it on there. The next person does it on a transparency and puts it over it. And so every time the picture gets really funny because trying to draw the most simple things and trying to look like, okay, I think this curve is going to be there. And then you put it on there and you have to guess what it is. It's a really funny game. It's got this little easel and you just eventually have like 6 transparency where people have missed the lines altogether. And it ends up being, it's great. So it's a party style game, but it's a different take on a type of Telestrations thing.
I like that idea. I bet a good version of that, or a version of that, would be really good on like Jackbox. So you don't have to worry about the transparency of the plastic.
That's what it feels like. It feels like something that Jackbox would do.
Yeah, they should do that. Like that's great. You draw only a piece of the thing.
Yeah, because you're looking at it and you're judging yours.
Or you have like they could give it to you like you get 1/6 and you draw something.
It would be
in
the
there.
3rd version of that T-shirt game they like. On
Jackbox.
I do like that T-shirt game.
That doesn't dissuade them any.
That T-shirt game is one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, man. What about rapping robots?
That's still the best one. Never played on the Dice Tower.
I will never do it.
I know.
All right. Who's next? Is it me?
Yep.
Okay, my number 3 is not very good, but it was my number 3. I haven't played a lot of Cranio Creation games, it turns out. Like all their heavy games, which are known generally for heavy games. I haven't really played a lot of those. Barrage, no. Lorenzo Magnifico or whatever, no. Some other ones that are heavy, no. Newton, that's it. Apple Cat, yeah.
Oh, Newton wasn't on the list, was it? Oh, wow.
Newton's a Cranio game.
Okay, my number 3 is My Shelfie, the dice game.
Okay.
No. I knew you like this one.
This one's all right. I like it all right. I thought it was, it's kind of like a Yahtzee distraction a little bit. I enjoyed it more than that. There's a nice amount of sort of rolling. It just feels really lucky. It feels bad if you're the one on the receiving end of like an amazing roll, but if you're the one rolling and you're like, woo, I got this much, I can make a mark over here, so rolling right. Okay. But it's breezy. It's just really quick, and I think it's from that designer Luciani.
Oh, is it?
What is it? I'm sorry, I can't remember their name, but normally they're a designer of like tremendously heavy, well-regarded games. You know, like thinky stuff.
No, it's Matthew Dunson, Phil Walker Harding.
No, that's My Shelfie. I'm not talking about that game.
It's about the dice game.
I never played that game.
Oh, wow, you're doing My Shelfie, the dice game.
Oh, okay. I want to play My Shelfie.
If only I had said the dice game.
You did say
Why? I stopped listening after I saw the picture. Yeah, it is Simone Luciani.
Simone Luciani makes, like, not Yahtzee games. You know what I mean? That's my point. Games. So when I saw the designer original, I was like, ooh, but then you play and it's kind of Yahtzee. My Shelfie might replace it if I played that, but I like this one.
I doubt it. I might try this one because you like it. Yeah.
Super light. Just go in expecting like I said, like a little distraction, and I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, My Shelfie, I wasn't crazy about this one.
This is a good non-gamer game. Okay. Anyway, my number 3.
My number 3 has already been spoiled by Z Garcia.
Yeah, My Shelfie.
No.
Oh.
In your dumb
Barrag.
Guess the Cover contest.
Yeah, I know. I put it on there. Well, technically, that's from Horrible Guild.
No, Cranio has it in.
I disagree. Let's go.
Too late. I put it on anyway. You're right. I got caught by my own hubris.
Yeah.
Unicorn Fever.
Ah.
That's a big
one. Hello, I am a unicorn.
Logos on there.
You're right, it is horrible, Guild. All right, then my number
yeah,
three.
this was not
my number
on the
three.
website.
My number 3 would be Newton. Then how's that?
Sure, why not? Yeah, Newton. Let's Google Newton. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, Roy.
We can change anything here. While we're talking here, I love Unicorn Fever. Although Unicorn Fever, N-E-W, Unicorn Fever has been killed by Ready Set Bet. It's the 18 one.
Oh, it's been killed by Ready Set Bet for you.
Almost.
What, Newton has?
No.
Oh.
Newton is a great game here.
It's like those are not similar.
This is a hard top 3 because again, you have to parse what counts as Cranio. It's tricky.
Because when I look up BGG, I'm like, okay, I have like 400 games to choose from. This is gonna be great.
Yeah. It's like Nemesis. It's like, no, definitely not a Cranio game. Yeah, come on. Anyway, Newton I haven't played, so you like it?
Newton's a really fun game of building card combinations. You're moving and taking an action, and then the more cards you build under, the better the action gets. It's definitely a point salad-y, really point salad game. It almost feels Feldish. I like it a lot. Newton, it was my number 4, but now it's my number 3.
Okay.
Due to disqualification.
All right.
This is live top 3ing.
All right, my number 2 was one I thought about immediately when you said Cranio, because I love this game. I know you do not. I do not know if you played it. But I
played it once and didn't really like it that much.
This is Mystery House.
Oh, good. I was hoping you would put this on. No, here's the thing. Well, go ahead and tell why you like it.
Okay. The first couple.
Okay.
I've played, and did you play it one time? Have you played it?
No.
The whole thing is you put these little, I guess, like little doors in to a mystery house. You have to look down the corridors, and you have to see things. You're like, okay, I see a key way up there, but I can't get it. Somebody else over here has a flashlight. Like, I see a ladder. Okay, click on the app. I have the ladder. Then you go get the key. Then you can open a door, lift it up, and look further down the hallway. And the whole thing is you're solving this mystery. And we've done this. We keep it because if we have a game night of 4 people that haven't played this game before, we tell them, you got to play this. So it's good. Now, I've heard from Tom, the later ones, which I'm excited about, aren't as good.
No, they're pretty bad.
So
like later versions of the same thing.
Expansions.
Well, they add expansions. There's a set of doors you buy. The problem is, I like this game, but there's so many factors. You need really good lighting. You need to stack 6 boxes on the table so that the house is here. So that you can do that. Just spin it around instead of having to pick it up and pass it around.
I got you.
It just because you'll be like, I want to look at this door. All right, hang on. What? And it's just easier to spin the box, right? But
okay,
there's just some where I was like, how are we supposed to see that in there?
On the website, they do sell a 4-pack of flashlights, which I thought was really funny. So I'm like, they do. I'm like, okay.
They're in the pocket, a big flashlight.
Come on, man.
Like, so you do need a flashlight to look down there. But I think it's a very interesting take on the whole escape room thing.
This one I've been curious about.
It's good.
Like some of their other games, again, Barrage and
right.
Newton. Now I'm interested in from that description. But some of those heavier games, I'm not that interested in. The dry Euros. This is one I've always been intrigued by.
I think you'd like it. That first mystery is like pretty dark. When it ends, you're like, oh, wow, that happened.
Really?
But it's good. I haven't played the other ones. I'm excited about them. They have an Egyptian one, a space one, but yeah.
Don't play the Egyptian one. All right.
Makes me sad.
All right, my number 2 is this very little-known game. I think you've played, Tom, but I don't know, Joe, if you've heard of it even, called Sheepland.
What?
Yeah, Sheepland is a tile game, and it is very Spiel des Jahres weight kind of game. You are collecting tiles. You're going to be making, look it up.
I'm not sure I played it. I'll know in a second. Yeah, I gave it a 7. I love it.
Click on some pictures there. There you go.
Wow, it's been so long since I played this.
Yeah.
When did I
I played it. I haven't played it in a long time, too, to be fair.
I reviewed it in 2012. That's 12 years ago. I got no memory of this.
I really don't either. I know it's a game I like. It's called Sheepland.
It's from Luciani and Tascini.
Yeah, you put sheep on the regions, and you sort of move them around. You make groups. You make like those tiles over there. You collect. So it's like an area control-ish kind of game.
Here's a good explanation and overview by me.
Wow.
Oh, that's you. Wow, you're watching your own video, and then you roll a die, and then whenever like if you rolled a 4, for example, you would move. Oh, it looks like a little meeple towards the 4, and then you're going to be then you zoom in on the sheep, like for example, like in your mind's eye, right? Like let's zoom in on some white sheep, and then You put a black sheep there, but you take it back. Anyway, I like it.
This is theater of the mind, baby.
7 out of 10. No, I do remember liking this game. It's very, again, it's light.
Right.
It's a family weight game, and I really enjoyed what it was doing. It did a lot with very few moving pieces. I distinctly recall that, but I also haven't played in ages.
Did it call those sheeples? Do you remember?
No, it didn't. No,
Okay. People weren't. No. People were better back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. My number 2 is a game Z said he has not played, but it is a very good one. And this one is Lorenzo del Magnifico. Il Magnifico. Yeah, I really like this one. It is very much a heavyweight game. There are 3 workers that you have, and then you roll dice to match those workers. So when you put it out, this worker counts as a 5 dice, but everyone's using the same number.
Okay.
And then you have crazy special powers. This is one of the few games that exists where I will only play with the expansion because the expansion is that good. The expansion does a really cool thing where you bid for starting powers, and the starting powers are not necessarily equal, but you bid by starting resources. Like there's each one comes with a card and it shows all these resources. You'll say, I'll take all of them. And you'll be like, I want that same power, but I'll take 3 less resources, everything. I'm like, fine, that's a good power, but I'd rather have tons of resources and use this power.
That's cool.
I like games that do that.
I like that. Is this the game that I've heard you speak of that you say that every power feels broken?
No, that's Marco Polo.
Okay.
So anyway.
They're the same game.
Lorenzo Il Magnifico.
Oh. Lorenzo.
Hey, I was waiting for the splash screen and I realized we don't have one. So
We do not. Okay.
And finally, number 1.
All right, number 1, the one you've all been waiting for. This is actually Luciani game 2. It's 4X Euro game. Any ideas what it is?
Anunnaki.
It is Anunnaki. This one is really cool. It mixes like mythology and science fiction. I think the theme on this is pretty cool. You're trying to move to different planets. I like they have a great action selection board. Kind of a track you go around to choose your actions. Again, this doesn't hit the table a lot because the weight, it's pretty heavy, but I do enjoy.
It's not that heavy.
No, but I mean, compared to broad lines. But no, I really enjoy the components on this, the look of it. Every time this hits the table, I really enjoy it. And honestly, I forgot it was them because the capstone is all I remembered from them. I didn't know it was Cranio until I saw it on their site. So I don't know if it was a collaboration between them or not.
It was definitely Cranio because, and we love Cranio. I like Cranio, but they do tend to make a lot of
here comes. Here comes.
Component problems in their games. And that's how I know this was them because there was some in this game too. This is the one that came in that giant box.
Yes.
And once I took out all their stupid inserts, you could fit everything in the normal size box.
Right.
We actually have the normal size box in the library, but it's the Kickstarter version in it because it fits.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's insane.
Does this get played a lot?
No, but I mean, it's only been out for a little less than a year.
It's pretty recent.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But it's a good game. So, yeah, Anunnaki.
But they also made mistakes with Barrage. They made mistakes with
Maharaja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your number 1, Maharaja?
No, I like that game okay. That's one of my least favorite Kramer and Kiesling games. Anyway, no, my number 1 is the game that Tom should have put on his list, but messed up and put some unicorns on there instead. It's Horse Fever. Horse Fever is the OG.
So they did Horse Fever, and then Harbor Guild did Unicorn Fever? I've been tricked.
That's what confused you. Yeah, Horse Fever was definitely Cranio.
Huh.
And it is the same game-ish.
It's almost, they cleaned it up in Unicorn Fever.
Right. They cleaned it up. This one has horses. You are, at the beginning of the game, you sort of are playing cards and manipulating a few stats on those horses. And then once everyone's done that and put out bids and whatnot, or bets, I should say, and whatnot. And then after that, you just sort of run the horses. And that part is almost automated, like an app could do it. But
yep. So you do all the prep work before and then set the horses loose.
But you can do things like
That's pretty cool.
You're betting on the horses too, but then I'll be like, I'm feeding Joey's horse hot peppers. So like what you do is you turn over a card and it tells you which horses move. And so some horses will move more on cards. But then you roll dice and the dice are even. So even the worst horses can still win.
Yeah. Is that really
that's
fun?
What I'm saying Ready, Set, Bet kind of killed this for me because it does the same thing, just in a faster way.
Yes, it's true. The first part of this game, like that first half, is a little clunky, and they cleaned it up a little bit in Unicorn Fever. They did. But
It's still a little clunky, though. You're putting out all this
still a
stuff.
little, yeah.
Then you have to flip over everything, and you set everything up. But then in the race, everyone's like, come on!
It's fun because it's fast. You're just rolling. Flip a card, roll some dice. Flip a card, roll some dice. That part is really fun. I do like this theme better still.
Yeah.
And the illustrations, the artwork on this one is very, like, Edward Gorey a little bit. Like, it has that little bit of,
That's
like, a
cool.
weird, big, toothy, bizarre-looking horses.
You can tell by the length of the horses. On
Yeah,
there.
yeah. It's just a funny, it's like a very tongue-in-cheek game. It's a little
cool.
clunky. It's a little bit of its time. It is different. It does its own thing, and it's sort of unabashedly strange.
That's cool.
My number one is the same as Joey's.
Joey's, yeah.
Anunnaki.
Ah.
I do like this game a lot. I don't think it's nearly as complex as he's making it out to be.
Okay.
I mean, if he's like compared to Broad Lines, yes, so is so is every game.
That's true. Oh, here we go.
Anunnaki.
Dawn of the gods.
Okay.
I got it.
You could have just copied Joey's, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, anyway.
Make it
so
bigger.
The best thing about this game is honestly
Yes.
it's the action selection. This looks like first, second, third.
I know. Why is his bigger?
Oh,
You gotta be the guy in the cartoon who's like celebrating and then it
Bite
pans
the
out.
thing.
And he's on third place. But anyway, Anunnaki,
meme.
the action selection is so fun because
So
you
good.
can pick
The track.
any action really.
Yeah.
But if you follow a track to the adjacent one, you get bonuses. So it's hard to give up those bonuses. You're like, I really want to take this action. You can, but you give up a bonus. That's a nice mechanism. And then if you complete bonuses, you get more. Like if you complete patterns on the board, you get more special powers.
Right.
And it's just really
Is it a
good.
Euro game, though? I mean,
It doesn't feel like a Euro, but
The
yeah,
actions
it
are
is.
kind of like put guys in the map, and you can go around and fight. But fighting is
not huge. It's
yeah.
almost,
There's a few fights. You're better off fighting the monsters on the map rather than each other.
I almost feel like more 2 or 3X than the 4X. I know it's technically a 4X game, I
Yeah,
guess.
not
well, there's
campaign, right?
Well,
There's
there's no
campaign to it.
exploration.
No, that's true. Yeah, so
There's no campaign.
campaign.
No,
It's just a
it's
one-off.
just a solo game,
Yeah.
and you're just trying to get points in various ways by accomplishing your different goals on cards. But the action is like this big star with all these connected lines.
that's the best part.
And you can pick any action you want. But if you follow a line, or like there might be a resource in between them, you get that resource.
Yeah,
So-
so
If you had like a worker on each,
No. You have one guy who moves around to different actions. So if you follow a straight line, you get that. But I could also just pick him up and take this action down here.
No bonus.
But then there's no bonus. And then if I get rid
Okay,
of all
okay.
these cubes, which are really useful because they give you bonus actions, like in a triangle, then this godlike figure in the middle comes out. And if you get out enough, your main god comes out on the board
Okay.
and gives you special powers.
and the minis are nice on the deluxe.
Minis are fine.
Okay, I like them.
Well, I
I'm
like
not
them.
that picky on my minis.
you better be careful. He's hopped up on caffeine right now. He'll cut you. Do not
All right,
confront him
folks,
too
that's
much.
our top three. Stay tuned. We'll be right back because Joey's day is about to get worse. So my kids were talking to me about sour candy.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I looked it up on Amazon and I found these Final Boss Sour.
I like the artwork.
Yeah. So what these are?
Oh, they come in individual packs. What?
What is this, Tom?
This is
What am I looking at?
Okay,
wonderful.
So what this is, and they like make this big deal about it. It's not. There's no artificial whatever. Who cares? I mean, you stopped caring about that. I see the stuff you put
You
in
had
your
that
body.
coffee. You put
That's
that coffee
true.
in your mouth. That
But
comes
what
from
these
mostly
are is
nuclear
they're-
waste.
These are levels. There's levels 1, 2, and 3 of sourness, but
Yes.
then they are dried fruits that are sour. So you might not like one, so that you can switch. They have cranberries,
That looked like a spider.
cranberries, blueberries, and strawberries.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So which would you like to try?
I'll do strawberries.
All right, so let's open up. This is level 1
We'll do
sour.
strawberries too. all
Okay,
right.
here we go.
They just open up like
Is there
this.
like one piece in there?
No,
or?
there's several. We can all share the
All
same
right.
pack.
All right.
Oh, they're goopy.
Goopy.
They're kind of like wet.
It's fine. What are you gonna
What
do
is
with that?
wrong with
What are
you?
you
What
gonna
are
do with
you
that? Are
doing?
you gonna touch them with paper?
Yeah.
Oh, is there like liquid in there?
Yes.
No.
Okay, now
Kind
you're
of goopy.
kind of goopy. That's my nickname in high school. Oh, they are very goopy.
Yeah, what are you talking about, Tom?
Okay, you're right.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're like disgustingly wet.
Fine.
Okay,
Okay.
there we go. Just give me one of these. There we go. There we go. Get the big one.
That's level 1, son? That's level 1!
How is that physically possible?
Right, you want to try one? Okay. You can have one too. I don't care.
Chris, you try one?
Come on, Chris.
They're really good.
Oh, there's still more in the bags. There's lots.
Here you go, buddy.
Oh,
Take
Nice
one off
job.
oh, you made another one? Yeah,
The fruit is good.
it is.
once you get past the sour,
Sorry, I'm chewing right into the microphone. I apologize.
You only smart on the brown water. Okay. Well, that's good.
do you want to stick with strawberries or go to a different fruit for level 2?
What other fruits we got?
Blueberries and cranberries.
Let's go blueberries.
All right. This is level 2. Are you looking for a bucket to chuck up in?
No, I'm looking for another piece of paper. I don't want to give up my to-do list. It's nice.
These are less goopy.
Yeah, thank you. Paper towels.
Oh, they're very good. All right, do I have to give?
Turn his hand out of them.
what are we gonna eat? Just one, please. There. Oh, these are little. These are cute.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, here we go.
Level 2?
Yeah. But see, I think the problem is, I think after level 1, I think you might already be so sour you don't notice that it's level 2.
No, I noticed.
Thank you.
Yeah,
If
here.
you want one, it's pretty good.
Here, take him to Roy, too.
Oh, guys.
Did we stay out of frame with the listeners?
Yeah. Well, that means level 3 has to be cranberries. Or do you, if you don't,
Yeah,
yeah,
we're
we
gonna do
not like
cranberries?
That's fine.
Just plain cranberries.
Well, I don't think you should be eating just.
We're gonna turn
they're
into
gonna taste like
zombies.
raisins. Okay, this is level 3.
Why were the first ones so goopy?
Those
the
are
rest look
craisins.
fine. They look dry.
Where just went off?
Oh, you know what? Maybe these are level 3.
Were these?
This is level 3 cranberries.
Okay, that tastes fake. Oh!
No, it says right here. No artificial ingredients.
Oh, something's artificial in there.
It's
Okay,
high.
that's too sour.
It's high in high in antioxidants. Nothing.
Anti what? Oxidants?
Antioxidants. Sorry. This is going to counteract the coffee you had.
I think it's counteracted everything in my body.
Yeah, that's too sour. That one tastes weirdly like fake.
Oh my gosh. All right. It's. All right, so you take like 3 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll take like 3 or 4. Here, you ready?
Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm ready.
There you go.
I'm
All
taking all
right,
these.
Tom, you ready? Come on. I can do it.
They're going to come up with level 4, and the final boss is coming soon, it says.
Oh my god!
It's like it sucks the moisture out of your body.
Out of your body?
Yeah, it's like about to cough dust.
Okay, but you have to admit right now, this is better than a hot sauce.
Yes,
thing.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
yes,
the
yes,
thing,
yes.
We're gonna start a show called Sour Ones.
Because in about 5 minutes, this will be done.
Done.
Yeah.
In fact, if you chew the fruit, I'm kind of just leaving it in my mouth, but if you chew the fruit, it cuts it immediately.
This was not gonna hurt you twice. Yeah, this
Pretty sour, though, right?
it's really sour. They can't be natural.
It
What?
says no artificial ingredients.
What on
Okay,
earth?
my favorite
grows
though is
like
this
that?
first one.
The gooey ones?
And the strawberry also.
You want level 3 strawberries?
Not right now.
Yeah, no. Maybe for lunch. Yeah, this is rough.
I need to start a YouTube channel called The Sour Ones where I interview board game personalities.
Oh, that would be good. Yeah. Oh.
It's been a long time since I've had a warhead. Warheads are completely, this says no artificial ingredients. Warheads have no real ingredients.
No, nothing real, yeah.
Yeah, they're all artificial.
Did you ever eat enough warheads where like you felt the skin in your mouth start peeling
Yeah,
off?
at the top of your I
Yeah.
do that a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the top of your
Yeah,
your mouth
if you
in?
eat,
Yeah, with
like
your
if
mouth,
any
you can
sour
feel it,
candy,
like-
if you like get a whole box of sour candies, you're not thinking about it, like you're popping sour candies. After a while, you're like, something's wrong. You feel like your roof of your mouth's about to peel
except for
off.
Sour Patch Kids, because those are like they have
Those
the
aren't
sweet
sour.
and yeah. I love
First they're
those.
sweet. No, first they're sour.
Then they're sweet.
Then they're sweet, right?
They give you a balance. These give you no balance.
slap you.
Yeah,
and they
these
kiss you.
Yeah, these just slap you and walk away.
I actually like these. I think these are pretty good. They're sour, but the fruit I like dry fruit anyway.
It's a very fun thing. Again, if you have kids and you want to just have a fun thing to laugh about with the kids, this is a neat thing to do.
I have only given my kids level 1 so far, and they were not affected by it at all. They were like, oh, yeah. Of course, they're trying to show off.
Do kids deal with sour things more easily? Do we, as we get older, do our sour receptors...
I'm wondering.
What is wrong with you?
Ate like 4 blueberries. Try some. This is the worst. Try some. They're great.
That's the whole thing. Like, oh, sniff this. That's the Jeff Foxworthy joke.
It's the American way.
All right.
Okay, these are great.
They don't bother me that much. Like I said, I think they taste pretty good.
I think you're numb.
I wouldn't eat them all the time, no. And I definitely wouldn't eat. This would be a good snack to have, though, if you're driving a long trip.
Oh, I agree.
This will wake you right up.
Yeah.
Without also making you crash the car.
This is true. Oh, wait. These are 100 calories. These are 105 calories.
That's extra sourness.
Yeah, that's like, there you go.
No, I think it's based on the fruit, actually.
Oh,
they're all 105, the strawberries. Strawberries are sweeter.
That's true. And cranberries are what, 90? Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Well, there you go, folks.
7.5 out of 10. Yeah. Seal of approval.
Just down the rest of this bag right before we go off camera.
Good.
All right.
Okay. So I give them an 8. I like them.
Yeah, I like them too.
All right, folks, that's it for Board Game Smorgasbord. We'll be back at 2 o'clock. That is 4 hours and 15 minutes from now with our top 10 games that start with the letters C.
C for sour.
See.
Until then, I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Z Garcia.
I'm Joey Evans.
Have fun being sour.
That's an S. I'm
Salty.
sorry.
Sour. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another video from the Dice Tower. Hey, you want to learn more about us, communicate with us? We have a Facebook group, we have a Discord channel, lots of different ways to get involved with the Dice Tower. You can find that in our Linktree link below. So just click that, it will take you and you can communicate with us on Facebook, join our Facebook groups. There's lots of cool things that you can find and become part of the Dice Tower. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Tom Vassell.